So I am in my favorite place, one of my favorite places in my hometown. Little coffee shop. They actually roast right here. They're not roasting today, but I just love the way this place smells and the energy and the music, and it's a little smooth jazz today. I'm planning out the next 6 months. So I am currently messaging back and forth with a couple of people who are helping me discover some people maybe that I'll interview for the next round. July 18th will be the start of the next round of the video series. Starting next week, I will be re-releasing all of the videos on Thursdays. So I need to get a link up where you can sign up for that if you're not already on my email list. They'll be re-released here too, so obviously you'll be able to get them there. But really diving deep into what I want to accomplish in the next 3 to 6 months. I missed a deadline. And the only person I have to fault for that is myself. A little bit of, not just a little bit, a huge amount of fear kept me from doing what is really a small amount of work to put something together that I really wanted to accomplish, and I didn't do it. It just didn't make myself do it. I've had plenty of time. I really have no excuses other than I was terrified that it will fail. So it's now down in black and white on my calendar again. I have my little pages right here. I'm going to re-release, I'm going to do that webinar on the 19th of this month. This is my public declaration, the 5th, last Tuesday. So just a couple of days ago was my original date. So I will have the next 10 or so days to get my shit together, get all of my workings and bits and pieces together, get all the pre-emails done, get some Facebook marketing done, nurtured, and let that work for me. And then on the 19th, I will do that webinar, and that will be the beginning of hopefully something wonderful where I can help people learn to find their and this is inflammatory, and this is inflammatory, and this is an anti-inflammatory food, and this. That doesn't mean that something that you're eating or something that you're washing with or something that you're putting on your body is not a respective, hard thing to do, to look at those things and make sure that you're not doing something where you are poisoning you. I feel a little crappy today. I ate some Mexican food yesterday at a restaurant I'm unfamiliar with. This is what happens when you're in a town you're not familiar with, and I feel like garbage. And it's my own fault because I ate something that was not necessarily what I should have eaten. And it was something that should have been fine, but I don't know what kind of oil they use. I'm not familiar with their processes, and so I'll suffer. And that's just all there is to it. So I just want to tell you that all you have to do is put yourself out there. And if you have to write it down in black and white or declare to the world on Facebook or YouTube or whatever it is that you do, or go tell your friends and your family, make yourself accountable. Because the only person who's going to hold you accountable is you. You can have an accountability partner. You can have somebody who's helping you. You can have all those things, and they're great. They're great, and I highly suggest you do all of those things. But until you are accountable to yourself and you hold your own feet to the fire, nobody's going to do that for you. So my message today is, what are you going to do? You can sit back and you can plan for the most amazing things. I'm telling you right now, the webinar is March 19th. So that's great. That means the 0 week for my course is the 25th through 29th. And the very first day of my course that'll start the Facebook live coaching, that'll start all of the processes, will be the 1st of April. That course goes for 8 weeks. I should have everything put together so it won't matter where I'm at. But I am doing a couple of days at EarthX in Dallas where I'm going to show my tiny house, which I'm super excited about. And then things get a little kind of empty. Every Thursday I'm going to re-release one of the videos from the original video series. So I'll be re-releasing those, and those will stay public. But I'll drip feed those out over the next 8, 9, 10, 12, 16 weeks, whatever. And then July 18th on my 44th birthday, I will start the next video series. I already have the first video interviewed. I already have that one in the can. I need to do a little editing, but that one's done. I think in that time, I'm hoping in that time, I should just buy my ticket. It'll force me to go, which is scary. Buy a $500 ticket to an event, and then you still have Flowfest in Germany the beginning of July. Seems like a really great idea, because then I can learn to slackline. But Jack Cruz and Matt Maruka and some other pretty cool people will be there, so maybe I'll pick up some nuggets while I'm there. But until you put it down, until you plan it, until you hold your own feet to the fire, you will never get anything done. And right now, this is my public declaration that my feet are to the fire. I'm gonna put this shit together that I should have done months ago. I've had months. I've been working on this sort of since December, and the fear is all that's held me back. Literally, all that's held me back. So, busy weekend coming up. I'll be tied to my laptop and doing lots and lots of work, but this is what happens when you wait till the last minute. But there'll be, if you're not on my email list yet, there'll be some links on how to get on that so that you won't miss any of those interviews that maybe you missed, and that you won't miss the next round, and maybe the courses where you're at. If you are interested in finding your own food triggers for your own wellness, it's a great place to be. It will take 8 weeks. It will take some work. Being sick is way harder than what I'm